Oh, you're full of energy, huh? Oh, I do have something pinching my leg here, so hold on a second, please. Why is that pinching? There. Okay. I think we've adjusted correctly. Ooh, hair in the face. There we go. Alright, let's start with just going easy, huh, pretty girl? Yes. Dropping my weight into my right seat bone, and my right leg is extending, jingling my inside brain for a little flexion, and then supporting with the outside leg at the girth so she doesn't fall over. There. And we create the outside wall for her with the outside leg. The inside leg at this time is not putting any contact on the girth. It's just using its weight down into the ground. Balance. So she's very out the front door at the moment. Push the haunches in, take a more serious flexion, and a greater bend. Yeah, like that. And then release forward. Good. A little bit like we're going to work full pass, like that, and then straight. There. And the full pass really, really helps a lot, but you have to have the head straighter in between the shoulders. There we go. Excellent. And this helps to teach the horse to work away from the leg, and then you catch it with the outside leg. No, we're not trotting, we're just walking. Good. Now we're going to do a full pass in. So right there, she's into the bridle. Fell forward there instead of like that. Very nice. So now she's got it. Excellent. Now the hip on the right is not through, so there, like that. There we go. Like that. Excellent. I'm okay if you want to hop it a bit. It's fine. Until you find that connection, huh? A little bend to the right. So today I find that the change of bend is upsetting to her. So we're going to work on that a little. And it's at the base of the neck that the horse has to bend, not from the head. Everybody focuses on the head and the eye. I like that. So that's just rude. It's just rude. Like like that. Like that. Ah, good. Now push your hips open. Push your hip open. There. And I cannot imitate this position on the other side the same way when I ask for this because of the way that she wants to fall on the left shoulder. I can't drop in on the left leg the way I'd like because she's just falling on the shoulder. So here, I'm going to tap the haunch and say, get your, there, like that, get your hips down. There, like that. Now I can put the hip where it belongs, the weight in the seat bone where it belongs, and the leg stretched down as it should be. Because the hip of the horse is now connecting to the outside shoulder. A lot of times the reins in one hand really help to clear these issues where the haunches are not correct, and it takes away the argument from the hand. When the horse is being too argumentative with the hand, it's far greater. See, to keep the reins in one hand. Especially with this mare, I think there's just too much argument on the left with her. So by putting him in one hand, it changes entirely the conversation that she had been familiar with. Good. No, yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna sit on your shoulders like that. I'm just not. That's not where I want you to be. Yep, that's okay. Change directions. And Rodrigo agreed the same way that I mentioned before that this horse has to have a lot of changes of direction, a lot of transitions. There. So she doesn't focus on a thing that bothers her, but rather focuses on getting where she belongs. So right there, she's looking to ditch me out at the rail and fall to the shoulder. So I used a nice volte with a really good flexion and a tap on the hip. Nope. I'm going to put the reins in one hand and really make sure the hip is working. There you go. Into the shoulder in. Make sure that I twist my wrist in this regard so that I'm releasing the inside rein. Shorten my outside rein a bit so she sits on the outside rein correctly. Gently for contact. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. There it is. There it is. Bravo. So we use the vibrating rein on the outside to get her attention there, not to let her fall on the right shoulder. Now I'm going to jingle that right rein and say, no, we're going to turn that shoulder back. Yep. There you go. Open that rein on the outside because she was getting constipated in the front end. So we want to show her where we want her to go. Has nothing to do with her duck diving. There, like that. Use that same shoulder in the opposite direction now. Less whip. Because now she understands in this direction a lot easier than the other. There, like that, like that. There. Now she got it for 2 strides. She was between legs, and then she ditched it. Yes, so back to the volte, so that we don't think ditching out is an acceptable process. There we go. Ah, ah, ah. Yep, good. And then we're gonna take the horse off of that and change the direction. Oh, haunches. No duck diving. Yep, nope, we're gonna volte. Even though we wanted to go to the rail, she just wanted to collapse and fall to the rail. So I said, yeah, no, let's not just run around collapsing. All right, let's halt. Yeah, back. Yeah, back. Back. Thank you. Aha, that tells you how stuck you were there, which was the point. That's why we asked for the back. X. X. Look up. Oh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. So she's totally falling on the left, coming through that turn. There. So I'm going to appropriate her differently. I'm going to do a turn on the shoulders, off the rail, full pass from this rail to that rail. Let's see what happens. Look up. Up, up. Look up. And on the ground, I use that term a lot so the horses understand what that means when I use it on the saddle. Like that. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Excellent. Excellent. Over. Over. So she's done this exercise a couple times now before here, and it's really helpful for her. This is one of Thomas Ritter's exercises. It's a preparation for the canter exercise, but it also really helps in straightening the horse. There, like that. So when we come out of the corner, excellent. We want to bring the horse into the corner and halt. Excellent. Like that. Now the horse is square. I'm going to tell her over. Over. Excellent. 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 Bravo. And then we do the volte. Very nice. So she was really stuck on the shoulders, and this exercise helps to change that conversation, to engage the haunch, get the horse to carry itself better. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Good. Excellent. No duck diving. Each horse has a side they're better at doing it at. There, lightly, lightly, like that, like that, like that, like that. Gentle. I'm jiggling the reins here to make sure she doesn't go forward and she doesn't lose the bend and get tightened a bit. And walk. Up. Walk up. Excellent. Excellent. Good. In a volte. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. So she did that nice. Easy, Kayla. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kayla? Huh? You're wondering why everybody's out except for you. I know. It's an exercise in patience. Good job. And now we'll use a diagonal. Let the horse walk through the diagonal, stretch a bit, release the horse down. Yes, like that, like that. Make sure the haunches are still coming up, which they weren't. She was duck diving. There. So even though my reins get looser or longer for a stretch, the horse still has to come under. That's what I'm trying to teach her. Excellent, like that. That's nice. Very good. And it's difficult when a horse goes to the nose and falls on the shoulder when you're doing the stretch. Most people want to pull the reins back up. In fact, if you don't get the haunches under, you can pull the reins all you want. You're just going to have a fight with the horse. X instead of balanced stretch. Like that. So I just used a little lateral work there to try to get that stretch to be more effective. Get her on the haunch. Yeah. Very good for a horse who was over curled to practice exercise. And it's part of training to the seat. Huh? No. Let's not do that. I think that's nice. Yeah. There. There. Excellent. Excellent. Bravo. So we're going to use the change of the seat's weight to change the bend. Stretch the leg down. Breathe. And relax the horse. And change the bend to the outside. Still on that rate. So we're not compressing the horse. We're telling her to carry on the haunch. Yeah. Excellent. So help her understand that a little bit more. Like brush the haunches out. Yep. Yeah, that's okay. Like that. Like that. Yep, like that. So by using the haunches out, she finds it in the haunch, in the hip and the shoulder connection. And then I can use that bend, relax her forward. Excellent, because she wasn't connecting that inside hip to the outside shoulder. There it is. Like that. Very good. So my seat is telling her, come back from the shoulders. I rotated my pelvis, belly button to the thinking of the tail of the head of the horse. So she rocks back off of the shoulder, but my buttocks are pushing her forward gently. There. And my thighs have to stay relaxed. There, that's excellent. Excellent. And so I can half halt in that seat, release it, and then take it back to the tail head again. Excellent. Take my weight from the inside to the outside. Change the bend. Excellent. Nice. Excellent. Very nice. That's very good. Excellent. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good C. Alright, we'll start our transitions. Walk, trot. Oh, we're going to poop first. Fair enough. Alright, we'll use the cone for the change of direction a bit. Excellent. She tensed up as she was looking over here. She thought, well, I could drop to my shoulder. Forget I have a tip. So I put her into one rein. I'm tapping on that hip, catching her on the outside with my outside leg, and now I'm going to ask for the trot and that change of the figure eight. Yes. And I'd rather have a few steps back and forth in the beginning, make sure that our gears are in place. find where she's going to go off balance before we get too much into the trot. You want to fix the balance at the wall. Excellent, excellent. So she wants to get tight on the outside rein, which is not there, like that. There, so there I touched up the inside hind. She found that balance. Good. So we ride it. Good. Excellent. Touches with my inside leg. Keep reminding that inside hind. Up, up. Come on. Like that. Like that. Like that. Good. So there I'm using my heel, not my calf, under the belly of the horse. Like I had a spur, but I don't. So she understands I want that hind leg to come up. There. And not have to use so much whip. Excellent. So you time that touch with the inside hind. It's a gentle touch. There. Catching that side shoulder. And walk. And walk. So she's falling to the outside. Just change her. I'm very annoyed that I touched her there. Just say move over. And she's getting a lot of different feelings in her body from being pregnant. This is kind of okay and normal to a degree. She just has to learn that it's alright. We're just helping her so she can carry this baby better without hurting her back as it grows. Normally you'd have a nice inclined location and a horse would go up and down. No, that's not nice. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Like that. X, X. There we go. So I taught her on the other side that the right leg heel coming up means that hind leg has to come up. Hey, hey, hey. No, I want to. That's just not. There. Good. Now move over off of this left leg. There you go. X. Alright. So she just was duck diving into the bit, popping up that inside hip. There. So there's no point in riding that in a trot until you get it right in the walk. X. X. Release. Release. There. Like that. X. There. There. So jingling again the right rein. It's a reminder that's where we're putting the contact. We don't want you to lean on this left rein. And making sure we release the left rein. There. I'm using my thigh on the inside to help catch that shoulder. I'm tapping up the outside hind. There. Jingle. Little jingles. Little jingles. So I have to move the shoulder over. Great. Here goes the peace in the neighborhood. Here goes the peace and quiet of the neighborhood. Excellent. Like that. Like, there you go. Excellent. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Excellent. Catch it on the outside. Yep. Yep. That's what we want to ride forward. Like that. Excellent. Beautiful. Like that. So by keeping the reins in one hand, it does lay the inside rein if you take it out to the outside a bit on the neck. You don't want to cross the mane. Be very careful about that so you can bend your wrist like that and shorten the rein so you don't cross the rein. Like that. There. Excellent. Now my fingers can release. Keep the short contact. Move it forward. But it allows me to keep the whip up on the hips. Even if I'm not using it, it's just staying there. It also helps my balance. Good. So that I don't grip the inside rein. Excellent. Excellent. That's nice. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Let's get much more connection there. Very nice. Yep, this is losing it. All right, and walk and back. X. Yeah, because you're falling there. And then off of that outside. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Push the hip in. So you move the shoulder off the rail, or peel it off the rail as I call it. There, I tapped it off the rail with the whip because she didn't listen to my thigh enough. There. And then you push the horse forward. Now she's listening to the inside thigh, outside leg for the outside hind, inside thigh. Try not to do everything together. Do everything separate. Everything separate. Everything separate. Like everything so the horse can understand. One thing at a time. X. Rob. X. Use the outside rein. There. Ride that. Oh, that feels good, she says. There. Yeah, don't lose it now. You got it. A little down on the hip here, a little more down. Excellent. So I changed the bend just a little bit to the outside there to connect the inside hind. The outside shoulder's falling. So match that with the inside thigh. There. Like that. Now I can use my inside heel. So she's doing more of a renvers. There. Nice. So I was able to catch her at the girth with my leg. Yeah, I know. That was a feeling you're not used to. To try. I know. It's a good girl. It's very interesting. She says, wait, nobody's made me do that before. There you go. Just walk. Excellent. So I've never asked her to renvers under saddle and at the trot. But it was a good moment. She could feel it. She did it for a stride or two. That connection's confusing to her. Hey. 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 Nope. That's. Thank you. Don't be rude. Fix that. That's not going to happen. So this is one of the things that she came with as a bad habit. So when she gets confused, she wants to throw her head down and her heels up. Walk up. Sit that. Thank you. That's just rude. Hey, walk up. Oh, okay. Walk up. No. She wants to duck dive on that left shoulder. I'm going to move her off of it. There. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Excellent. Walk up. That. Thank you. There. Like that. So into a flexion and tight volte. That's what we have to do to get the ideas out of our head like that. Because that's not acceptable. Thank you. Yeah. Like that. There you go. That's it. That's it. Move over. Grover. Thank you. Good. X. X. Like that. Like that. Good. And walk. Good. So when she finds new feelings and they get confusing, we have to take it back down to something easy. Nope. So she doesn't get panicky. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Excellent. That. Ah. That. Good. So then when she starts to try to grab the bridle because she thinks she's going to outdo me, I'm going to switch from one direction to another. There. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Like that. That's it. Like that. Excellent. 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 No. So back to the easy exercise that we started with to make sure we don't get the horse confused and upset. And we don't want to end up not being relaxed. That's just rude. So she was trying to take the bridle, shove her head forward into it, and drop out from behind. There, like that. Excellent. Good girl. Excellent. Bravo. Now I'm going to ask her to move in full pass off the right. Yeah. Okay, you want to walk over the block? It's not advisable. Okay, over. Good. Walk up. And then over. Full pass off the left. And then walk up. This exercise has really been phenomenal for this horse. Hey, hey, that's just rude. That. Good. Excellent. Bravo. And walk. Good. Excellent. Put my weight over. Okay, so she's really lightening up on the aids now because she's angry. So anything has to be super light. That. Walk up. Good. Excellent. But she's working through it. Good. Excellent. 2 legs straight. Walk up. Ah. And over. And straight. This horse has a lot of power. So she's being nice to me. That's a good thing. If she's not being nice to me, that's not such a good thing. That. And I'm okay with a horse experimenting and asking questions. I'm not okay with misbehavior. There we go. Excellent. Like that, like that. That's just rude. What is with that? Okay. Okay, walk up, walk up. Excellent, excellent. Good, excellent. Let's just walk that way for a bit. See how that goes. Excellent. Walk up. Okay, let's just stand and just relax and do some flexions, huh? No, this is not where we want your head under your body like that. It's not good. Come on, lighten up on the front end. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now up. Yep. Good. There. Good. Look up. That's good. Good. Excellent. No, I'm not letting you duck dive. I don't like duck diving. There. Excellent. Good. Relax. Bravo. Excellent. Just relax, huh? There. Just relax. Good girl. Ah. Good. Excellent. So that's interesting. How you're behaving today? So I let another rider ride her. She wasn't very happy about that, I guess. That's what she's telling me. And then she had a day off. I should have probably fixed it. She rode nicely. Ah, like that. Excellent. Ah, excellent. Like that. There we go. Very good. Excellent. And we're going to dismount right here because that we want to end up where she's soft. Not stuck, huh? What's up with that today? Yeah. Think about it. Okay. I did notice when I'm grooming her lately in the flanks, she's very sensitive, so a lot of that is probably being pregnant. Huh? Well, you're sensitive because there's a baby in there? Are you being oversensitive because there's a baby in there? Is that what's going on? Get out here and put your stirrup up. All right, girl. It's okay. Let's see here. No, I don't want you stuck on the shoulder though. Yeah, let's unlock you like that. Like that. Nope, that's exactly what I want not to happen there. So I'm just letting the reins out and having the contact not be an issue. There, like that. Like that. So I can unlock her body before she goes in a little bit better. Good, good. X, X, X. Bravo. X, X, X. Nice. X. Like that, like that, like that. So the same as in the saddle, she wants to, when she finds it, she wants to stop, which is not good because we don't want to stop every time we get connected. Ah, ah, excellent, excellent. Ah, ah, like that, like that. Yeah. So I'm jingling the inside rein so she gets a flexion, comes off of the shoulder. Let's see if we can change that balance. So it's not about the bit, it's not about the reins, it's about the balance on the haunch. And I teach them this in halter so they can connect it in the saddle. There, like that. Excellent.